How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long while, hasn't it? Yeah, I haven't really uploaded in a while, but well, I'm back, and mainly the reason for that is, with the whole coronavirus stuff going on, the exams in my country have actually been cancelled. The reason why I haven't been uploading in a while is because I wanted to focus on school mainly. But with the exams now be cancelled, I'm left with a whole lot of free time on my hands. But so therefore I thought, why not just upload some more videos? It's not the main reason I make YouTube videos is mostly for fun. But I thought like let's just upload a video today. And the game I'm playing most time right now is World of Warships. So the gameplay you're seeing today is, as you can see, in the Friesland. And just as a disclaimer, I'm by no means am I a professional at World of Warships. Like probably there are gonna be people in the comments being like, "Oh, what are you doing? You should do this different, and you're doing it all wrong." But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually kind of a noob, but luckily I'm actually playing with someone who can actually play the game pretty well. It's my friend from school, Raymond, and in the description I'm actually gonna leave his channel name. He actually makes some videos himself, which are pretty fun to watch, so you should definitely check it out if you're interested. Um, but back to the gameplay you're seeing right now. So as I said, it's the Friesland. It's a premium tier 9 ship, destroyer. So yeah, the reason I actually bought this ship in the first place is because I'm Dutch myself. And my dad's actually from Friesland. If you didn't know, Friesland is a province in the Netherlands. So of course I had to buy it. It's kind of I kind of had to. But yeah, it's a very interesting destroyer because you might actually notice in the left bottom corner that this ship doesn't actually have torpedoes, this is the only destroyer in the whole game that doesn't have destroyers. So you're probably asking, why would you ever play this? Oh yeah, by the way, you can probably see on the screen now I tried to shoot over the mountain over here, but it didn't really work out, as you can see. And by shooting I actually alarmed the ships in B that were capping, so that wasn't the best decision right there. Which is a testament that I'm not that good at this game, but that was a slight mistake I did. And actually here I tried again, which is pretty hilarious because that didn't even get close to getting over the island. But getting back to the Friesland itself, actually, like I said, it doesn't have torpedoes, but what it does have is very good guns. And right now in the gameplay we will see how good these guns actually are. As you can see, when you shoot the guns, you just have 1.2, I think, yeah, about 1.2 seconds to reload, which basically means that this is another HE spammer. Like, I don't know what it is with Wargaming, but they like to release a lot of HE spammers in the game. But I actually think this is quite different because it's like a destroyer. This isn't actually a cruiser or anything, so it makes it a bit different. And one of the other things that doesn't make this as much of as annoying bullet spammer as other ships is because it only has 2 guns which both shoot 2 bullets. So you don't have every 3 seconds like a rain cloud of like 10 bullets at the same time rain down you. It's only 4 bullets. Like, as you can see with the 3-litre gross, he's probably hating me pretty much because like it may not be that many bullets, but still a lot of firepower going down to you. But yeah, so in defense he actually tried to hydro me, which I thought like, oh shit, I should probably try and get out of here. And as you can see, I tried to get behind the mountain. He just got some secondary hits to me because the thing that German battleships are mostly known for are their crazy secondaries. So I tried to get out of the way there, but luckily I was like with 4 other ships, so I managed to get out of it safely with only minimal damage done to me. So yeah, I want in this side of this video want to kind of go deeper on what role does the Friesland play in the game compared to other ships, because like I said, it has very many flaws actually. Like if you look at ships, first of all, it has a very bad detection rate. Like I believe only Russian and French ships have worse detection, but everything else in the game has a better detection than the Friesland, which means, like many people say, this is actually a destroyer hunter for the good rate of fire it has. But with the bad detection rate, you do actually you have a problem actually, because if you have lower detection than the destroyers you're hunting, they are gonna outspot you, and you know, when you get outspotted, they can shoot you, but you can't see them, and like they can be in the smoke or something. So it's kind of hard to hunt destroyers. Also, it has like if you shoot bullets, they go very high. They're not low flowing bullets, so it's pretty hard to hit destroyers as well because of how small they are. So yeah, like it can definitely fight destroyers. Like if you're close by, you should definitely just try and shoot them. But there are better picks to fight destroyers. So what I actually personally think that's the main purpose for the Friesland is to just like get behind islands, or you know, if there's radar, or if they're just battleships, just get in the smoke and then just start spamming HE, just start farming them. This is like with a high rate of fire. The Friesland is actually very good for just try to start fires, for that matter. So you know, like that. I think the main purpose for the Friesland is just to start fires, like I said. But yeah, like with all the other HE or AP spammers, it does actually get pretty frustrating for the team, because like you always have to get behind buildings, which makes you like maybe sometimes you can be it can be kind of selfish with how the Friesland works. So how can you help the team out? Well, like, you know, the thing with HE spammers is that mostly they're cruisers, and with the Friesland being a destroyer, it does mean that, you know, like destroyers most of the time they're supposed to... Oh yeah, by the way, on the gameplay you can see right now, like, I'm absolutely obliterating this Sean Barter here. Like, he could have pushed me because I have no... I don't have torpedoes, but like with the amount of fires I'm setting on him, he tries to turn away and he walks straight into the two battleships over there. So he gets absolutely destroyed. So, you know, it's kind of a psychological ship, the Friesland, because you just HE spam them and the player gets frustrated and they try to turn away. And in this case, they ran straight into those three ships that were waiting over there. So that's definitely a way you can help the team with Friesland. Oh yeah, right there, like, you're gonna see that they can actually fight Gotland. In the gameplay you see, I actually tried to first get back into my smoke, because otherwise it would be detected by the Alaska and the Alsace. Yeah, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, I did actually hit him, this destroyer sometimes, but like he got shot by my friend actually, like Raymond was talking about. Like he's a really good player, so he absolutely demolished him. So yeah, but so they can definitely fight destroyers, but they're not optimal for that. Like there are definitely better ships to have to fight destroyers, but you know, if you get the opportunity to shoot them, you should definitely try to do that. But I think the main way you should use the Friesland is to try and get in cover, ask for support by your teammates. Maybe you have a friendly other destroyer who's willing to spot for you, and you can actually bullet spam them. You know, in that way you can definitely bring a lot of damage in the enemy team. I think that's the main way you can be helping your team out with the Friesland. And as you can see here in the gameplay right now, they actually, I think it's another Oostergotland. He is spotted in the sea cap right here. And yeah, my team is actually very frustrated with me here, because I wasn't close around and I should have hunted the DD. But like I said, I don't actually think the Friesland is meant for that. That being said, Raymond told me that there was that the Oostergotland was in the sea cap, So we should try and get him because like he actually killed almost every ship of the, as like I said, the Oostergotland. And so he warned me, and I was like, oh yeah, we actually should get him. So I turned around and went for him. But yeah, my team wasn't very happy for me, as you can see in the chat. And he did actually say the Friesland is a DD hunter. I think you could see that, but like I wouldn't completely agree with that. Like I said, with the better detection that the Friesland has. But yeah, he was now actually capping the A cap. So I thought like let's just try and get him and get the A cap back. Because on the top you could see the enemy has way more ships than us. Or not, no, we're not way more, only one more. But we were actually pretty much losing. So we had to get back into the game. So yeah, so Raymond and I, we decided that we had to get the destroyer. And I arranged for him that I would go through the gap in the middle of the map over there, and then I was detected, as you can see. So yeah, and there you have the Oostergotland, and now you're gonna see that you can actually do a whole lot of decent damage with the Friesland on destroyers. So what I did was immediately just smoke up and put my hydro on, because that's actually not a secret for the Friesland. It has hydro. Like not many destroyers actually do have a hydro, so that's one of the ways you can actually get kill destroyers. It is 5 kilometers, which is quite a lot, but he was right out of the 5 kilometers right there. But luckily I also had my friend Raymond, and he put his hydro on. And in that way we did actually manage to spot the Oostergotland and finish him off. I think Raymond actually does get the kill right there, yeah. Yeah, and like here you can see again, I tried to go for the all sus right there, because I actually do think, I think I remember right, I do actually get pretty lucky here, because instead of turning away, he was like right on the edge of my range right here. And instead of turning away, he turns back in and stays within my range, which I was really happy about, because I could just keep on spamming him. Yeah, like the teams are even over here, but like the fight could still go either way. So and now I was actually switching target because he went out of sight. So yeah, I switched targets with the Iowa right now, and like again just shooting HE and trying to get some fires. My smoke was also running out pretty quickly right now, so I decided that I should probably get behind the island in a minute. But yeah, I just tried to shoot him. But while actually this is going on, I do actually want to talk about what I'm going to be doing in the coming weeks, because as you know, my first videos were Planet Zoo videos, and I do actually have a project that I want to do in the maybe I think the coming week I could try and get it out. I'm not done with it yet. Like I want to do a Planet Zoo build and release it to the workshop, but I still have to finish it. But I'm actually pretty far with it, so you're probably going to be seeing that pretty soon. And I did also buy how's it called? Yeah, City Skylines. I bought City Skylines fairly recently because it was in sale, and I thought like, why not? It's a fun game. I've actually never played City Skylines before, but I felt like you know, I should probably just give it a try, because you know, City Skylines and Planet Zoo are actually pretty similar in the aspect that they're both building games, and you know, you can just be relaxed and just build something, and I could make a lot of videos of that. I might even do a playthrough of it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what games I want to be making videos of. But yeah, there's definitely going to be coming more Planet Zoo in the future, like with all the extra time I have due to the quarantine we all are having right now in the world. But yeah, getting back into the gameplay, I tried to shoot the Iowa behind the island, which was actually pretty difficult because I went a bit too far, and even though the Friesland has actually got quite high bullets, I did actually go a bit too far, and I didn't. Oh wait, what? I don't know what that was all about, but I think it's a bit of a problem with the recording, but so I had to go a bit back, so I didn't get spotted, but I was still able to shoot over the island right there and just start farming the Iowa. And also I managed to defend the cap right there, which is also of course very important, because if the enemy caps, they might still have the time to get back into the game and get more points now, especially if one of our team players is killed. And by the looks of it, we are actually still going to be winning this match. And yeah, also something I want to talk about is even though the AP bullets of the Friesland aren't actually that good, and like on long distance you definitely shouldn't really be shooting at battleships. Like if you're not that far and they give a perfect broadside, you should still load up AP and maybe just start getting some fires in early, because they have very good HE shells, which do a lot of damage, but AP can definitely also work, as you can see, and you get more penetrations if they give a broadside. So in this specific example, that actually worked out very well for me. And yeah, for the rest of the match, I'm basically just trying to get some hits on the SAS, which is still going around there, and also trying to cap. But the match is basically over. Like they only have 3 ships left, and yeah, like Rimmel is all the way over there. You can see the cruiser in the bottom left of the map. He was actually almost getting killed by the battleship over there. I'm not sure which battleship it is, but he almost got killed. So like yeah, if he still got killed, the game actually might have gone on longer, because you know if they kill a cruiser, they still get some points and we lose some points. And could have taken longer, but with only 3 minutes left on the clock, the game was basically over. Like even if they managed to kill Rimmel, like we probably still would have won anyway. Yeah, you might actually think that the move I'm trying to do here is pretty dangerous, because like the Alsace could have shot me, but I thought, like, you know, I'm going behind the island over here, and like battleships don't have really fast moving turrets, so he probably wasn't able to shoot me anyway. So let's just get a bunch of hits in and try and do some damage, and maybe like even still kill the Alsace. But yeah, we actually do have 960 points, which means we're almost done. And yeah, but I still try to get some damage in. And actually, I believe the cruiser, there was also a crew still around, which will also be spotted. But basically, the match is over. Like we have enough points. Yeah, it was actually a really good game for me. Like 116 damage. It's like very decent. So yeah, I was very happy with that. And so basically that's the end of the match. So I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary I gave. Like, let me know if you like this kind of content, if you want to see more of it. And if you liked the video, please consider subscribing. And like I said, maybe you could consider subscribing to my friend Ramon. Links in the description. And anyways, thanks you all for watching, and see you next time.